Test, test, microphone check. Good. All right, I'm going to try to make this as brief as possible. It's just a little Turkish get up basic instructional video. I think everyone should do the Turkish get up. I think it's the greatest exercise out there for the general population, for general fitness. I did a whole challenge last year where I did a 4,200 or 4,700 of them. It was insane. And I now do 4-day per side every day. And it's a really intimidating exercise. And the biggest problem with it is people get frustrated when they're trying to learn it. You can't get frustrated. This is not a simple thing to do. It seems simple. There's a lot of parts to it. I'm just going to go through and break down each part. You're probably going to have to watch this video 200 times and just do one piece at a time. Don't get frustrated, because that's where I find people quit doing it and never try getting it done, as they get frustrated because of the way their body doesn't go through the motions like it's supposed to. And it's just because your body's forgotten how to move. That's all it is. That's why this exercise is so good, is it's going to reteach your body how to move. But you've got to go through the process to get there, and it might take months. You just got to, as I tell people, chill the fuck out. Recognize it's going to take time and go bit by bit. Don't let it stress you out. So what I'm going to do is go through each piece of just go through the whole flow and just talk you through each part. Over time, I might break down certain aspects. I've already done that in a few other videos that we can link to. So let's just take a look at what this Turkish get up is. Ideally, the general point of it is to hold the weight up overhead, keep it vertical, stand up, and then get back down on the ground. That's the purpose of the exercise. That's what you're going for, right? So you're going to start with the kettlebell where you want it. You're going to lay down beside it. Whichever arm you're going to be doing the get up with, that's the leg that's bent. Note, this bent leg stays bent like this the whole time. It doesn't move. It stays planted. This is your support grounding. It's a really key component with this. We're going to roll to the side, grab the kettlebell with 2 hands, push it up, and then get a nice grip on it. You want to keep a tight grip the whole time. Arm that's holding it, that's the leg that's bent. So the first thing we have to do is we have to get up to the first stage, which is getting up onto the elbow of the opposite hand. Don't do a sit up here. This is not a crunch. You're going to go pivot to the side. So you're going to roll sideways, get onto the elbow, onto that. That's what we're doing, right? Just that one. From here, you have to get your hips up in the air so that you can get that straight leg back behind you into a lunge position, and then straighten up. This leg still hasn't moved. Now we're just in a lunge. Hips are going to be back, arms up. You can look at the kettlebell, it helps balance it. And then we just lunge up, bring those feet together. Now we just reverse that process. Whichever arm's holding it, opposite leg's going to go backwards so that we have that same arm, same leg combo as before. We step back, come down in a lunge, knee touches. Here it's key to the side. Hand now, this foot and the hand on the ground, your support structure. Bring that leg through, sit down, and then same thing. Don't do a reverse crunch here. Get down on the elbow, lay it back down, and then to put the kettlebell back on the ground properly, we lower it with 2 hands to the chest, roll to the side, and place that back down. And that is your basic Turkish get up. Let's take a look at it maybe from a little bit different angle, okay? We'll do the other side so Coach doesn't get too tired. Again, we're going to break down each and every part of that. Don't get frustrated with this. It can look simple, but it can be really complicated. I've seen people take 6 months to a year to start to master this, but it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. Let's just do this now on the other side. Just reach over, grab up. See, if you don't have the right leg, same arm, same leg, same thing. Roll sideways up onto that elbow. Here's where the hips back, lunge it up, step back down, and this is your key component, to the side, through. Now, what I'm going to do is show you what it looks like from the opposite side, and in a nice fluid motion. So for now, just go piece by piece. Elbow, arm, hips, knee, straighten, up, reverse it, step back, knee, hand, leg goes out, sit down, elbow, lay down. But what does that look like? What's your goal? What's your aim? What are you trying to achieve? You want it to be nice and smooth. over time, when you've done a lot of them, it just starts to flow into a nice motion. And again, this takes a lot of time. So that is your Turkish get up. I've broken down a few pieces of it. If there's a part of that that you're just like cannot get and you're stuck on, drop me a comment, send me a message, and I'll make a video and go through it. I really believe this is one exercise that everybody should do all the time. If you can do this exercise every day for the rest of your life, it will maintain and help maintain your mobility for the rest of your life. So when you see people in their 50s, 40s now, 60s, 70s who can't get down and up off the ground anymore, this is going to help maintain those patterns and the strength to be able to do just that. I think it's a primary exercise, and you should do them every single day.